We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Kevin Barber with the Barber Cabinet Company and Andrew Thompson with Andrew Thompson Construction. And Kevin, you guys have brought us to another amazing home, and I have to say that this is probably the most magnificent transformation that you have shown me.
Well, thank you, Kimberly. It's good to be with you again with My Southern Home, and this project was a lot of fun. The house was built in the early 70s, I think it was. It's a traditional colonial style home, so it had a traditional living room, dining room, and it just created an opportunity for us just to really open it up and really make it a kitchen that if you're a cook, that you want to cook and entertain in. And if, we're going to show you a laundry today too, that, traditional laundries are real tight and compact, and this is really open and spacious and easy to use. So there's a lot to see today.
And Andrew, when you walk into this home, it's almost like two different houses. You have the old and the new blended together, but it looks seamless.
Well, thank you. It's good to be with you again. The clients that we had here, they're on a beautiful farm here in Dickson County. It's as pretty outside as it is in here. And they've never done a big project like this before. And so they are slowly going to do other things in the home, but this is the heart of the home for them. They entertain a lot. They're big time cooks, love to cook, and they love to be around their family. So this was our first project here.
Kevin, this family had some pretty big goals that you were able to help them with. So with a house that was built in the 1970s, you guys really had to collaborate together to make this space happen. So how did you guys do that?
Well, the homeowner, she really loves to cook, as Andrew said. So it was really just trying to make the new environment easy to use. Like, for instance, she didn't have an island, like everybody else. Everybody wants to have an island in the house, and so she wanted to see if we could accommodate that, where she could seat 4 to 6 people. She wanted 2 dishwashers, and she loves a stainless steel hood, so she wanted a stainless steel hood and be able to have rollouts by that space when she was cooking. And so, coffee bar, wet bar, kind of thing, and a walk-in pantry that was just right there at her fingertips as well, so that she could grab what she needed to, prepare her meals. Looking at the space as I took a walk through it, you just can't help notice this large, beautiful window. And, it's just hard not to stop and stare outside that window because, you're seeing a beautiful lake. So in not traditional, but in current kitchen design, most everybody's trying to take the wall out from the kitchen to the den or great room. In this scenario, it allowed us the opportunity to incorporate the dining room into the kitchen and completely open it up from the front of the house to the back of the house. So they're moving the dining room into the old living room. And really, this space is just totally open, user-friendly, and just, it's just kind of fun to be in it.
Well, and Andrew, when I saw the before pictures, the first thing I said to Kevin was, I hope they kept that window. And it's amazing how architecturally you can take all of their wants and give it to them in the existing footprint of the home by just changing a couple things around.
Sure. This window that we're referring to right now that looks out over the beautiful lake here at this property matches some other windows off the front of the house. So if we would have changed this window to close it in as part of the design, it would have been a mistake aesthetically. We've got to look at the overall project as a whole to make sure that we're not making a decision or helping them make a decision that's going to end up not being aesthetically pleasing.
Well, and this process was a long haul for you guys to help this family, and you guys sat together with the family at the kitchen table, because that's where all great things happen, right? And you worked out the details of all their wants and all their needs, and you worked together to make sure that all of that happens. And now we're in this beautiful space that you created for them that they could have never imagined on their own, Kevin.
Right. Well, we appreciate when customers reach out to us to consult with us on their needs and what they want to do and how they want to bring their vision. A lot of times they don't know what the end result is going to look like. They just kind of know what they want to have and what they don't. And that's the fun part about what we do, is to be able to take a project and totally transform it beyond their means. You take a look at the different finishes that are here. That's the next phase of the process as we work to set up the functionality part of it. You know, that's one of the bigger challenges. But as we start to bring that up into life and elevation form, then we take a look at the fit and the finishes, and that's where Marshall Leach Design came in. That's part of Andrew's team, and she kind of helped bring the whole thing, you know, together so that not only does it function right, it looks beautiful.
Well, when you talk about functionality, there are a lot of hidden gems that the owners have in this cabinetry. You know, all the pullouts that you have, all the organizational tools that you have, and you guys work really well together to make sure that that kitchen flows the way that homeowner plans to use it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, one of her needs was to have plate racks. She's always wanted plate racks, so we were able to put that over by the hood. But this kitchen features 6 rollouts for spices, oils, knife blocks, utensils. It features a mixer stand, soft closing mixer stand. We have 2 corner stack of drawers. It's just loaded with features that, you know, what I call, you know, fingertip. It's just kind of like what's at your fingertips every day.
Well, thank you guys so much for bringing me here today. It's always a joy to see your projects, and the before and afters are always fun too.
We appreciate it, Kimberly. Thank you
It's
very
good to
much.
be here.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more of My Southern Home in just a moment.